Pedro town, right? Are we still in the town?
We're on the outskirts of the town at this
On
point in
the
time.
outskirts of town. Okay, and we are here with the Director of Relocation Services for EscapeArtist Belize. And I thought it would be nice if you could actually meet this wonderful woman in person. And this is Ann Kuffner. And I think you listening to her and understanding some of her story, you'll understand why she's actually the Director of Relocation Services. Ann Kuffner. Kuffner. And could you tell us how you ended up in San Pedro or Ambergris Caye?
Sure. Mike and I came here on a tour in 1999 because of this beautiful area, and I'm a scuba diver. I've been scuba diving since my 20s, and I wanted to go somewhere where we could enjoy the water, the Caribbean in particular, because I've been to a lot of places, and I thought the diving in the Caribbean was spectacular, but there were so many areas in the Caribbean that are not affordable. And I've heard about Belize, I've been reading about it, and heard that it was still pretty reasonable to buy property in Ambergris Caye, which is a lovely little island, comparable to some of the other islands I've been to, but much, much less expensive. So when I heard about this trip, I said, Mike, I'm going down there. If you want to come on along. If I like it, I'm going to buy some property. That's how it started. So we came on a tour that took us around the country, and we looked at different areas, and we knew we had to be on the water. We looked at Placentia, we looked at here, and eventually came back here after the week because it seemed to me that there was a very well established community. There was a lot of action here. So it wasn't just the beauty of the environment, but also the community that was very interesting. We interviewed people, walked to the beach and talked to people. Everybody was friendly. They just loved it here. So many expats have moved here. And so we thought, okay, we're going to buy some property. I mean, it's time to look. And that's what we did. We bought a couple pieces of property on that first trip, but it was more of an investment. We weren't thinking of moving here at that time. I just moved into a major vice presidential position at a corporation. Mike had his own company. But we wanted to have some place to spend time, and we wanted to start finding a place for ourselves away from the United States. So that's how it all started, but then we started coming down here and we thought, oh, we've got this property, but we don't have any place to live. And Mike got real excited at the end of the trip and said, well, maybe I can build something here, being that type of a person, and maybe I can design it myself because there won't be quite as many restrictions as in California. We got on the plane, and on the way back, he was designing our first home. So that was done. I mean, he got so excited, it's like he kind of put his business on hold, came back. Built Mi Casa, which is an apartment building I pointed out to you, and we were on the penthouse of Mi Casa, and one thing it just started snowballing, and one thing led to another. When I came back, I was so impressed by the sense of community here and how everybody knew me, and I'd walk down the street and everybody waved and was friendly and remembered me from when I was here, that I thought,
how could they forget you?
Well, okay, but they're like that to everybody. I mean, if you're friendly, if you are friendly and outgoing, people are very helpful and nice here. And that's what kind of got me. This, of course, I could have come and gone and enjoyed it. But what got me and why we decided to stay here and to move here was the community and how lovely it is. So one thing led to another, and we started thinking about what kind of business we could do. And we decided to open the San Pedro Club because that was something I could sink my teeth into and very health oriented, be a way of helping people, when they get here, and to improve their lives, the quality of their lives, not only through their living circumstances, but also by getting fit, because a lot of people come here and they lose weight, they walk, they ride their bike. And one thing led to another, and next thing you know, we got involved with a lot of people and doing tours and meeting people and being involved with various organizations, and that has been just so much fun. We've met so many interesting people here on this island. It's just amazing the people that come and go. But that's kind of how we got here initially.
And I know you have property on the mainland also, even in
Yes,
San
we do.
Ignacio area where I am. And I find that you really have such a broad frame of reference for the country of Belize. And I think that you're chosen well to be Director of Relocation, frankly. So I guess the biggest thing is that you've seen so many people come here and move to Belize, and so many people seemingly leave their brain at the border and don't do their diligence. And what is the best advice that you can recommend people if they're looking to move here?
Well, I think the experience that somebody has is really tainted by who shows them the island. this is what I've seen, is that I've had some people contact me and ask me questions, and I'll answer a couple questions, and then I'll offer to meet with them, and they're like, no, 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 I'm going to do it on my own. And next thing I know, they're writing a very negative email about the island because they didn't have somebody who could really help them. And they didn't have the time to do all the research on their own. I mean, everybody's busy. We all, especially in the States or North America and Canada, people are busy. And it takes a lot of research. And plus you're not on the ground, so you don't know. But, those people that come on the tours with Mike and I in the past, they all the majority of them want to move here. They see our island. We show them all the beautiful things here. They don't have to get in a golf cart and ride around and stumble around, and they have no idea of where to buy this and where to buy that. And then they'll say, oh, well, I really got, I had to pay too much over here. They were ripping me off. Well, we would have told you, don't go to that store. That's the store that they will rip you off. So go to this store and that store, which is what we do. We show people, where they can buy certain things. I mean, I've had people that want to know which restaurant will feed me vegetarian food or is vegan or whatever, and where can I go for this type of class or that type of class? Where can I get a Pilates class? I mean, people come with very specific requirements, and it takes a while to figure all that out. If they come here by themselves, they're not going to find that. I mean, they could ask 101 questions, and a lot of the people that are sitting in a bar aren't going to be able to tell them where to find certain vitamins and which doctor to go to. So anyway, it's a lot easier process if you can get some help from somebody. I moved here and I did it all on my own. Other than I'd read an awful lot of articles, I did a lot of research before I came here. And then I'm perfectly okay with, I spent a lot of time walking the beach and in our water aerobics classes asking all the ladies about where can I find this kind of doctor, which doctor should I go to, which one shouldn't I go to, how can I find this, how can I find that, where can I buy the cheapest this or that, or where can I get high quality meat or fish. And I learned a lot of that by being in these classes and being here a long time. So.
I think that the important part of it, even when I was moving here, was the personal touch of the help. So that's something I appreciate, and I'm glad you're helping people with the personal touch.
Oh, I love to do that.
Well, it matters. It's so much of what we are here in Belize.
Right.
So stay tuned. You're going to hear some more, obviously, and we're going to learn a lot more from Ann Kuffner about Belize, San Pedro, and Ambergris Caye / and relocation specialty services. Till then.